Here's something I wasn't even aware of. You wrote the movie CIA, Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence, I did.
And you wrote that for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I did.
You know, and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And the fucking movie you wrote the movie and it made $216 million.
It did really well, yeah.
So,
it was crazy.
like, are you like a super successful writer now of movies?
I mean, we're working, you know, like we're definitely working. I mean, in all fairness, like we wrote that movie like in 2009.
Who's we?
My partner, Dave Stassen.
Did you write the movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in mind? Like, did they hire you? No,
it was
just
we
a
wrote
movie about Central Intelligence.
It was a movie kind of based on our high school experience with a guy we knew, and we wrote it at the time for Ed Helms,
right?
And I think like Danny McBride,
right?
It was just one of those scripts where people would jump on and off. Like, I mean, it was like Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis, and then it's John Hamm and Will Ferrell.
And do you get excited each time? Are you like, oh,
God,
yeah, hey, we got Zach Galifianakis?
I bought a bottle of champagne one time, and I ordered all this like, fancy dinner for my wife because I was like, we are making a movie in Hollywood. And then like the next day.
If a whole bunch of actors pass on it, then they could just end up saying, hey, the script must suck because everyone's passed on it.
But I think the script was good enough, and the idea was good enough that they kept finding new teams to come on board. But then Dwayne gets involved. The movie becomes very real. And then once Kevin Hart becomes involved. But it was so great, man.
So you must have been like fucking opening the champagne when those guys
We were
signed
very
on.
excited. But then we went to the press junket.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. You learn how little they give a fuck about the writer at these things.
I know.
Like
you conceived this whole movie.
I know, and they don't get, and I get it. Like it's all these like foreign reporters, you know, and they're so excited about The Rock. And,
but I don't
Kevin
understand
Hart.
why the writer doesn't like the writer's the whole deal.
Not only did the reporters not care, Dwayne and Kevin didn't even know who. I think they thought we were like on their team. Yeah, like at one point.
You thought you were the publicist.
Yeah. Like at one point, like first of all, those guys like they just talk about each other, like they love each other, Dwayne and Kevin, and it'd be like
they got all close on the movie.
Yeah.
You didn't get close. You didn't bond with them.
No, I didn't.
You're the fucking writer.
Yeah, I wasn't even there.
You're a
but
dude.
like,
you weren't included in anything.
Right.
No,
you weren't even on set when they shot.
They invited me, but I was doing Mindy at the time. No, I was doing some movie at the time, so I couldn't go. But they're there, and the reporter's like, "What was it like working with Dwayne the Rock Johnson?" And Kevin Hart's like, "That man is global. This man, he's a brand." And what I learned, and then Dwayne starts talking about Kevin. He's like, "This man has a work ethic unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. I learn from him every day." And then as a joke, I'm kind of like, "What do you guys think of Dave?" My co-writer, my partner, and Kevin Hart goes, "Who the fuck is Dave? I don't know any fucking Dave."